So when manufacturers are approached or approach factories to say, okay, can we have some LEDs? We're going to design a device that does this. The factory then says, okay, we'll give you a load of LEDs, here you go. And these are off the shelf, as the name suggests. But the design here is completely custom. And when we realized that, we had to ask ourselves, why is it custom? What's it doing that other things can't? And then we realized every LED has an ability to generate a wavelength, an intended wavelength. Now, most LEDs will generate some of that, and a lot of it will be rubbish on either side. But the LEDs here is much more narrow in terms of its accuracy. Most of what it's producing is at the intended wavelength. And when I translate that clinically, what that means is I'm actually causing clinical results to happen, because the stuff coming out of this machine is the stuff that I need to cause biological changes. These targets in the skin, if the right wavelength isn't hit, there's no point doing anything because it's going to cause literally zero change. Now, if we're talking about, say, the blue light setting at 415, the tolerance of this machine is 2 nanometers, which means the worst you're going to get is 413 or 417. A lot of manufacturers, their device tolerance is much, much bigger than that. So there's a lot of wasted energy, there's a lot of wasted light. I'm all about clinical results. And if this device can guarantee that the wavelengths are exactly what I need them to be to cause those clinical results, I'm going to get a better result with this than any other device at all. And if you look at the back of the device, you can see that there's a lot of mechanisms to try and take heat away. Some devices just don't have this, so then it begs the question, well, the LEDs naturally generate a heat profile. If they're not being taken away, it's just going to reduce the function over time. So I know that using this machine, I'm going to get a great lifespan as well, because when the heat is taken away, this is going to last for many more years than any other device. So it's cheaper in the long term to buy something like this that's high quality, because I don't need to keep replacing it. Whereas something else where the LED degrades over time, I'll notice that clinically, because patients will say I'm not getting as good a result as I used to, or I'm not getting any result if it's a new patient, then it's time to buy another one. If I just invest in the right one to start with, I know I'm not going to need to do that years down the line. And that's why I think this is the best LED device on the market.